Alpha Capital is building off the back of StableFund momentum and has some interesting mechanics that may help provide a sustainable 1 to 1.5% per day interest on your investment. It is indeed the season of trading bot yield protocols, and it's also Christmas. So I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I hope you're safe and well during this holiday period. Well, the crypto and DeFi space has certainly been volatile the past few months, but what doesn't surprise me is the amount of projects still being developed. In fact, if anything, the development space in DeFi and crypto has never wavered and is only trending on the upside. This makes me super bullish and allows me to continue to have faith and conviction that we're on the right path. So stay strong, DeFi family. Let's take a look at Alpha Capital and how they want to make crypto easy for anybody to invest in. G'day DeFi family, my name is Bruce. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to My DeFi Life, a channel dedicated to unbanking you and me from the corrupt world of fiat, and the sooner the better. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. It really helps my channel grow and I really appreciate it. A quick word from me to make sure you understand these videos are not financial advice, and to make sure that you do your own research on any of the projects that I discuss on this channel. Alpha Capital is a trading firm that has been trading for a number of years, but have decided to open up their trading to the public through the now live Alpha Capital Web3 protocol. Investors can choose to deposit any of the 4 available cryptocurrencies, BNB, BUSD, Matic or USDC, for a return averaging somewhere between 1 to 1.5% per day. So what is it that Alpha Capital are doing or have learned from the mistakes that have been made by other trading bot protocols in this space? Okay, so before we get into the dApp for Alpha Capital, I just want to go quickly over the whole concept of Alpha Capital and some of the mechanics behind Alpha Capital. So Alpha Capital is a trading firm that has been trading for a number of years, but have decided to open up their trading to the public through the now live Alpha Capital Web 3.0 protocol. So they promise to invest in high performing crypto portfolios designed by industry veterans in one click. Connect your wallet and get access to elite crypto trading strategies. So these guys, like I said, have been trading for a few years and have decided to open up their trading to the public. So let's talk about deposits and returns. You can deposit any 4 cryptocurrencies, Matic, BNB, BUSD or USDC, like I mentioned. There is no limit on a number of deposits, but a limit on total investment. So I'll get into that a little bit later. There is a 5% deposit fee that goes to the team. That is the only money they take from the protocol. And like I said, Alpha Capital offer a variable return between 1 and 1.5%. A small portion of the profit goes towards what's called an insurance fund, and I'll also talk about that a little bit later. Now, the trades that they do with their trading bot are available for people to look at through Telegram. The actual trades or the profit that they make from their trades is also available on the website. We'll look at that a little bit later as well. So here's an example of the first trading data that they've made available to the public, and all the information is listed here on all the trades that they've made. All the details are there. So if you want to do more research on this project, go to the Telegram and have a look at this information in regards to the daily trades that they're doing. It's all there and very transparent from the team. And at the bottom of the trading sheet, we have the rewards that were for the investors and the money that was taken for the insurance fund. So the trades are very transparent, and again, more information can be found on the Telegram. So the investment limit that they have currently a $1 million investment limit that is set on the protocol. So when they meet that investment limit, it will be locked off and no more funds will be able to invest it in the protocol. This is to help create a smaller community, more focused community, and also to help prevent FUD from a larger community that may not fully understand that some trading days may not be in profit, and also to help provide transparency for the traders to know how much they're going to be trading with. So as you can see, this is from their website here. We have 199,000 currently deposited, and the deposit limit is 1 million. Now, if this project takes off, I expect that 1 million to be hit fairly quickly. So we have what's called a withdrawal control. This is what helps keep the project sustainable. The funds are not locked, but there are mechanisms in place to control withdrawal if people decide to withdraw their capital early. There is a 31-day cool-off period, I would like to call it. If you decide to withdraw your funds prior to the 31-day period, you can only ever get your principal back. So here we have an example of the cool-off period withdrawal before 31 days. If you deposit $1,000 and you're docked a 5% deposit fee, you're left with $950 deposited. And then over the following 30 days, you withdraw $250 worth of rewards. Your principal withdrawn would be $700 if you withdraw before the 31 days is up, and your final profit would be $950, which was the principal you started with. So you only get your principal back if you withdraw before 31 days. But the bonus is, if you need the money and you need to withdraw it, you can. You just get your principal back and only a 5% deposit is lost. If you withdraw after 31 days and you have your $950 in the deposit, and then you claim $250, and then you decide to withdraw after 31 days, you will receive your full principal and also, of course, your full profit that you received during that 31 days. Now, the insurance fund, as I mentioned earlier, there's a small amount of profits on each daily trade that is put into the insurance fund to be used in case of negative trading days to help pay for withdrawals or in the case of a potential bank run. The goal is to potentially hold enough money in the insurance fund to help pay for everybody's initial investment in case it was required for any reason. There are plans in place to put these funds into a multi-sig wallet for greater protection. These funds are added every 2 weeks and are made known on the Telegram group via the transaction links and wallet addresses. And as you can see here, the example of the first of $4,256 was put in just on Monday. So again, the team is proving to be very transparent in their actions. Their trading is transparent. Their funds that they put in for the insurance fund is very transparent. So at the moment, they're ticking all the boxes, which is really, really good. Finally, the positive steps I believe that Alpha Capital should make to make this protocol even better is they're not audited, but obviously that's not very feasible. And you know, audits are not bulletproof, so that's not possibly a good solution, but something down the track to think about if it's possible to get audited in the future. They're not doxed or KYC'd, but the founder and the company is public. So it's public information that can easily be found, even on Telegram if you just ask. There's no white paper currently, and it would be good to make a white paper to explain these mechanics on the deposit and withdrawal so that people can understand without having to ask in the Telegram group. And I believe more AMAs would be fantastic for Alpha Capital. I've listened to the first AMA and it's fantastic. It is linked in the description of this video, so make sure you have a listen to that. So let's have a look at the DApp and see how we can invest our funds into Alpha Capital. So here on the home page of Alpha Capital, and as I mentioned, it shows you here the total deposited and the deposit limit. So this is the deposit limit that they've set of $1 million. Once this limit has been met, then no more deposits will be able to come in. So this will allow for the team to be able to trade with the funds and know how much they're going to be trading with, and know that they're not going to be overwhelmed by too much money to trade with and too much money to be withdrawn. So that is real helpful. On the home page here, it also shows you what the daily average is of 1.22%. So these trading results are not fixed. Every day is different. Some days you're going to have a loss, some days you're going to have a win. So it averages out right now to about 1.22% per day, which is pretty nice for a DeFi play, and just on that cusp of risky play. So on the home page, it goes through all of the information that I've touched on. There's an extra layer of protection, that's the insurance fund. You can invest on your own terms, which means you can pull out your money at any time. There's no lockups. We aim for stability and predictability, and that's why they've set that cap for $1 million. State-of-the-art quant trading strategies. So there's multiple strategies that Alpha Capital trades on, and they've been doing it for a number of years. Just now they've made it available for the public to utilize with this Web3 protocol. And of course, there's no white paper like I mentioned. It would be nice for there to be a white paper to discuss some of the details and the mechanics involved in the application itself. But there is an FAQ section that you can read up about more information on the FAQ. Is my deposit protected? What are the fees? Of course, I've been through all of those already, but you can read a bit more about those if you wish to on the actual homepage. Now let's go to the app and have a look at how we can invest our funds into Alpha Capital. Now, as I mentioned, there's 4 different cryptocurrencies: BNB, BUSD, and Matic, and USDC. So let's jump in and connect our wallet. And I'm just going to go and click on MetaMask. Now on the dashboard of the DApp, we have the information for their profit and loss history. So as you can see, it shows you every day and how much they've been gaining from their trading every day. Now, not the full amount goes into the protocol. There is a little slice that's taken and put into the insurance fund, like I mentioned earlier. They're still having positive yield of 1.22% per day, which is fantastic. As you can see, some days it's even above 1.5. So that is really good and transparent for them to show that. Here you can select your different currencies to see how much has been invested in each different currency. Not much on the Matic side of things, mostly BUSD, BNB, and USDC. Today I'm going to invest in some BUSD, and we're going to do a test investment, and then we're going to test it out for a week or so and see how it runs, and then possibly consider putting in a little bit more to try and bump up the funds a little bit. For now, I'm going to try and invest in BUSD. So I'm going to do $100 stake for now, and we're going to just watch this protocol over the next week or two. and just keep an update with the AMAs and updates on Telegram, just to make sure that the team stays transparent and stays on task to what they say they're going to do. And if things work out, then I'll probably invest a little bit more money down the track and try and earn that 1% per day. So let's stake $100 in BUSD and see how we go. So that has been successfully staked. So if you click up here on the staking link or the stake link, it will tell you what you've staked. So here you have the selection of BNB, BUSD, Matic and USDC. So I've just staked BUSD, which is $100. And it's giving me $95. There is a 5% deposit fee. This is the section which will tell you what your rewards are, how much you've earned, and how much you've claimed. Here you can see the deposit limit. So each cryptocurrency has a deposit limit. BUSD has $250,000, BNB is 1,000 BNB, Matic has 300,000 Matic limit, and USDC has a $250,000 limit. So it all normally adds up to around about $1 million of a limit for the protocol. And here is the deposit for my first deposit of $95. Now remember, if I want to withdraw this before the 31 days are up, I will only get my initial back minus what I've already claimed in profit. And then after the 31 days, if I want to withdraw my money, I will get my full $95 back on top of what I've already claimed during that first 31 days. So don't forget that little feature. Now we also have the option for referral links. Now I'll leave my referral link in the description. If you want to support my channel, I would really appreciate the use of my referral link. If you don't wish to use my referral link, that is fine. Also, you can go straight to alphacapital.app without using my referral link. But those who want to support my channel and invest in the Alpha Capital protocol, I really appreciate it. We have your earnings. So whatever you've deposited, it will calculate the full deposits here and provide you with what you're earning. So here I have $95 or $94.77. And I'm earning 1.22%, which is the average daily interest rate. And this will calculate how much I'm going to be earning over 6 months. And you can choose whatever time frame you want. So over the next 12 months, I'm going to be earning $6,500. So that is really interesting and nice and informative to have. These are my statistics. So obviously I'm just going to test out this protocol for the next couple of weeks. And if things are going well and I'm quite happy with it, I'm going to invest in a little bit more money and go from there. Of course, down the bottom underneath the statistics, we have your transaction history as well. So this is also great to have. So you might actually be doing multiple deposits. So if you withdraw your rewards and redeposit them every week or every day or every so often, then you're going to have multiple transactions and you want to try and keep track of those transactions. So that's good to have at the bottom of the dashboard there. So my initial overview of Alpha Capital is quite positive. I quite like the vibes that is coming from the team, from the AMA. I suggest that you do your own research in terms of researching and investing in Alpha Capital. But for me personally, I'm going to be trying this out and I'm going to have another look in a couple of weeks to invest more money if it's still very positive. So keep an eye out for more AMAs from Alpha Capital and more information on the Telegram. Don't forget to check out these 2 other videos that I recommended for you here to check out more DeFi and crypto projects. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, smash that notification button. And guys, don't forget, look after yourselves because I love you. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye.